Yo, what's going on, everybody? Mike here from Synergy Inline, and we are doing today an unboxing of the USD Carlos Bernal Pro Carbon Freeze. I am super excited for this unboxing, as I am for every unboxing, because let's just face it, who doesn't like getting new skates? So I figured I'd share that with you. I'm a very visual person. I see a pair of skates, I like them. It's kind of like getting a new pair of shoes. You're like, I just gotta have them. Well, I don't need them, but I gotta have them. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. So, without further ado, let's get to it. I wanted to thank Roller Warehouse real quick. Shout out for the nice deal on these skates. So let's get to it. Here's the box. Oh yeah, little shirt action. Oh, I like those colors. Green, black. It's nice. So before he had a pro skate, he actually had wheels, undercover wheels. They're 60 millimeter by 90 hardness. They are, as you can tell, my favorite wheel of all time. That is Michelangelo on there. Um, I saw these wheels. I absolutely had to have them. Like, I didn't even know who he was back then, but I was like, I have to have these wheels. So, yeah. So I don't know if you know who Carlos Bernal is, but this guy is just devouring the scene for USD. He is an amazing skater. I mean, he's just USD know what they're doing when they pick their team. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Oh wow, man. Look at that. Just like what more can you say? Like, oh man, it's just like God. New skate smell. Man, I got this really awesome blue sole plate, navy blue, that I don't know if they've ever done that before. Um, One of the unique things about this skate is that it doesn't use a buckle. It actually comes with a Velcro strap, which is actually a really good alternative to buckles. Um, wow, yeah, just I don't even know. White skates for me are just like, that's it right there. I can't get enough of it. Um, Another really great thing about this skate that I can just see coming right out the bat is this 45-degree angle strap here. It's a lot bigger, man. I'm gonna say this is at least 3 inches longer than your normal carbon strap. So you can really just yank on that thing and get your heel down real nice in there. Um, wow, and just checking the inside, just feeling it, man, it's like I can just tell these are going to be so comfortable. Um, Obviously, it's an unboxing, so I've never put my foot in there before. I didn't try them on or anything, but I will tell you, for carbon freeze, if you are looking to get a pair of carbons or carbon freeze, sizing is definitely something you want to take into consideration. Now, I'm about a true 7.5, depending on the shoes, but I have found with the USD carbons and carbon freeze, size 7 is what I always get. And I have about 3 pairs of carbons, and this is my third pair of carbon freeze that I've actually gotten. Um, and I actually had as you can see right here, I've got the Jeff Down um, carbon free pro model. These, I mean, I got these in a size 7 as well, and they have to this day never given me any problems with the fit or the comfort. They just feel absolutely amazing. I've done quite a few sessions in them, and it's just never ever once have I ever had a pressure point in there. Some of the older carbon free models, I would say before this, um, definitely did. I had a pair of the power blading ones, same size, but there just wasn't a lot going on the inside of them. as much as far as your fit goes. So it just created pressure points. But with these, I never had any problems. I absolutely love those. So just knowing that and just been skating them so many times, I just know that these are absolutely going to be awesome. Like, more cushion is never a bad thing. The tongue is slightly different. It actually kind of reminds me of the Fat Boy liner My Fit tongues, which is great because those liners are amazing. It's got a standard USD carbon cuff, which everybody loves. They're durable. They're not super hard, but it's a nice, stable, low-cut cuff. Again, you got the straps there. Good thing about straps is they don't break. Like, I know sometimes if you're skating and you miss a trick, you catch the bottom of the ledge or something with your buckle, the thing will snap right off. If you don't have another one, that's like, yeah, that sucks for you. But straps are a lot more durable. Obviously, it's not going to come busting off. I want to say it's a little lighter. I wouldn't say by much because it does have a little extra metal here if you're worried about like weight or anything. But I will tell you right now, riding carbons and carbon frees, they are extremely light and one of the lightest skates on the market, and definitely extremely responsive. I mean, just the distance from the bottom of your foot to the frame is almost literally nothing. As you can see, these sole plates are really not that thick, so it's just the technology that goes into making these skates has really been, I'm not going to say perfected. They're not perfect. I mean, they're not going to be perfect for everybody, but they're just great skates all around. I highly recommend them. Man, what else can I say about them? They got these nice waxed white laces. Just love that. The sole plates, I will say, pretty durable sole plates, and they do come off. They're interchangeable, so if you do wreck them or ruin them, or just need new ones, you just buy new ones. They're light. The plastic slides pretty well. I know that it is just a flat surface. There's not like any recessed areas here, so sometimes that can cause a little bit of friction. Some people, what I do is I'll put a couple speed dimples in there just to kind of get wax in there and cut down on the actual surface friction for grinding. I love how they kind of brought back the old school USD logoing here. This was, it's just a little bit of a cry back to, kind of like an homage to the older type of print there. You got these cuff screws, everything. It's not riveted. These cuffs. You can replace these. Take them out. Yeah, I mean, like, what else is there to say? I'm just absolutely in love with these skates. I cannot wait to get my feet in there and just go out there and rip on some some tricks and, look really good doing it. Because, rollerblading is all about style, man. It's all about just how you position your body on your tricks, how you present yourself. It's all just, that's one of the things I love about rollerblading is it is an individual sport. No two skaters are alike. Everybody's got their own style, just the way they dress, the way they grind, how they get low on their tricks, just the type of, just the trick vocabulary. It's just such a special and amazing sport, and I highly recommend giving it a try. I wanted to, again, give another shout out to Roller Warehouse for the good price on these because they were price dropped when I got them. But they are by no means old right now. These are pretty fresh and hot right now. Yeah, so I hope I didn't miss anything. I tried to be as detailed as possible without going on way too long. Carbon Freeze, overall, a really great skate. One thing I did want to say, I did talk about sizing a little bit. The difference between Carbon Freeze, because if you're thinking about getting a pair of Carbon Freeze, but then you see the carbons, you're like, which one should I get? And if I do want to get carbons, what's the difference in size? I would say that the Carbon Freeze generally run slightly smaller. The main reason why, I believe, is because carbon-free skates. Now, if you're new to the game, what it basically means carbon-free is the shell that is underneath of this boot here. It's a soft boot. The shell is actually plastic. There's no carbon fiber in them. That's why they're always a little bit cheaper, because carbon fiber is very expensive. So because they're made of plastic, underneath you cannot heat mold these. These are not heat moldable. You don't want to put these in your oven and heat mold them like you would the carbon skates. So they kind of have to like make them a little more snug so that people can kind of fit into them. With the carbon skates, even though they are slightly bigger, and I'm just saying slightly because based on my experience, I have size 7 carbons and I have size 7 carbon frees, and all of the carbons that I've rode, the 2 pairs that I have, after a while, I needed to take them in and heat mold them. That's going to be on another video about heat molding. So for sizing, keep that in mind. They are relatively narrow skates too. I think this is good information because sometimes you see these reviews and these unboxings, people don't talk about them. It's like, all right. But last thing you want to do is buy a pair of skates and they're just not the right size. That's just like, that's terrible. But anyway, there's a ton of information out there. If you don't believe me on my review, ask a friend, go on the community, talk to people, see what they think about them. You know, maybe if you have a bulkier foot, say, hey, you know, is anybody riding these skates in this size? Or what do you think? Don't be afraid to go out to the community and ask questions and talk to people. But yeah, I just wanted to really share this unboxing with you guys. And dude, yeah, check it out, Mikey. Love these wheels. Can't wait to get out there. So Mickey Irish here, Mike from Synergy Inline. Wishing you guys a great day, and get out there and be shred-tastical. Peace, love, and cheers, y'all.